What's going on, beautiful people? It is I, your flying locomotive, and faster than a speeding bullet SuperCliff, coming at you live with a brand new video. So recently, James Gunn revealed the new DC Slate, Chapter 1 Gods and Monsters. And folks, we are getting a bunch of cool stuff. A Creature Commandos animated series, a new Superman movie titled Superman Legacy, a Green Lantern True Detective show. However, it wouldn't be a true DCU slate without the iconic character who dresses up as a bat. For we are also getting a brand new Batman solo movie titled TheBraveandtheBold. And I think this is a phenomenal idea. Yes, of course, we'll still be getting the Matt Reeves Batman trilogy, which is a part of DC Elseworlds. And although general audiences might question the reason for having two separate Batman movie franchises happening simultaneously, I still think that The Brave and the Bold can offer a lot of positives that perhaps prior movies and current ones have yet to offer. And so that's what I want to talk about in this video. The positives for the DCU's Batman and what The Brave and the Bold can offer differently for movie-going audiences than what we've gotten in the past and present. Thus, without further ado, let's get into it. First things first. One of the reasons why introducing a new Batman franchise is a fantastic idea is because of Robin. Let's wind the clocks back some years. One of the reasons why the Batman '89 movie was such a success, and why it's still viewed as a good movie in today's world, is the fact that Michael Keaton's portrayal of Batman wasn't campy or cartoonish. It was cool. Batman '89 made Batman cool on screen, thus an early sign to writers and filmmakers that no matter the source material, if you can deliver said story and characters on screen in a way that is digestible for the audience, superhero movie or not, people will enjoy that said movie. However, following director Tim Burton's departure and Michael Keaton's after Batman Returns, director Joel Schumacher took up the reins for directing the next Batman movie, which of course was Batman Forever, starring Val Kilmer, Ice, as the Caped Crusader. And tagging along would be the character of Dick Grayson's Robin, played by Chris O'Donnell. Now, despite the fact that Batman Forever was a step down in quality compared to the Tim Burton films, one thing was for certain. The characters and the world within Schumacher's Gotham were silly and very, very campy. What started out as a gothic noir-esque setting became a Saturday morning cartoon, and no, not the good kind. But as history has taught us, Batman and Robin, the second Joel Schumacher movie, is the one which nailed the coffin. Batman and Robin is one of the worst superhero movies ever to exist in the history of ever. Everything about it is a joke. Legit, Batman and Robin nearly killed superhero movies. It took WB 8 years to have the balls to make another Batman movie, Batman Begins. Now, despite the film's glaring and obvious issues, the character of Robin, the fantastical concept of a young orphan acrobat adopted by Bruce Wayne, ended up becoming the scapegoat, the prime reason for Schumacher's failure. Robin took the bullet, folks. Robin took the blame. Now, fortunately, since 1997, we as a collective society have grown up. The landscape is different now. General audiences understand superheroes more so than they ever did. And I mean, we're at a point now where multiverses are being introduced to the mainstream. Folks, we're getting a third Ant-Man film. Despite the crime that is Batman and Robin, The Brave and the Bold can be the Batman movie to bring back the fantastical elements that make Batman in the comics. The character of Robin, DamianWayne's Robin, the son of Batman, he could be the factor which separates The Brave and the Bold compared to movies such as The Batman, The Dark Knight, and other Batman portrayals like Ben Affleck's. Robin is a fantastic element who can not only bring the new Batman a sense of comic book goodness and separate itself from Matt Reeves' Batman, but he can also bring in new stories and new challenges for a Batman on screen that have yet to be adapted. One of the reasons why Batman Begins was super successful and changed the face of superhero movies moving forward was its direction. Batman is a pretty easy character to write about, and mostly it's because he's a basic human. Also, Nolan took a realistic approach for Bruce Wayne, but not only for The Dark Knight, but for his villains as well. Ra's al Ghul isn't some mystical Middle Eastern immortal, he was just part of a ninja cult. Bane wasn't some Venom addict, he was just a jacked up dude. Clearly, we have a lot to thank when it comes to Nolan's Batman trilogy. However, since The Dark Knight Rises, WB has since viewed Batman as a real person, along with his villains. Mr. Freeze, well, he was in that terrible Batman and Robin movie, so scrap him. Oh, Clayface? He's just a guy made out of clay. That's stupid. Man-Bat sucks. Mad Hatter loves Alice in Wonderland. When it comes to Batman rogues, WB has been somewhat addicted towards making the villains real. And though that works for Nolan's movies and for Reeves, that's not really going to translate well with The Brave and the Bold. In a world where Green Lanterns and Superman exist, what's the point of having Batman? Now, I'm not saying that DCU's version of Batman and his villains should be totally comedic, but rather like the animated series. Yes, it's dark, yes, the villains are crazy and are mostly just people, but it's also true to the comic book world. Nor is it afraid to get a bit beyond realisms. When it comes to Batman and Robin, maybe Mr. Freeze wasn't the issue. Maybe he's not a stupid character. Perhaps the director treated him like a pun joke. Therefore, what if you gave Mr. Freeze a chance, a second chance? What if the plot surrounds a bunch of people getting frozen to death and now Batman has to solve the case? What happens when Damian Wayne confronts Freeze and realizes he's just doing what he's doing because he wants to save his wife? How does that impact Damian Wayne? How does that impact Batman? Just because something isn't grounded like the Dark Knight's Joker, it doesn't mean that it can't work. You just have to give your direction and, said villain the chance. And lastly, you can make Batman fun. Not saying Bruce Wayne should, act like Scott Lang or Thor and throw a joke every 5 seconds, but perhaps we can see a non-depressed Batman. Someone who resembles that of a hero. Not like Ben Affleck's Punisher or Pattinson's very secluded Bruce Wayne, but maybe more like a mixture of Keaton's and Bale's put together. Still have the drama and the challenges that Bruce has to face, but also show us that, he doesn't hate being Batman, nor does he hate life. Batman is a superhero. And there you have it, folks. These are the reasons why we should be excited to the max for the new Batman movie, the new Brave and the Bold. So yeah, as always, I'm your majestic say over at SuperCliff, and if you guys are new to the channel, then do me a solid by smashing that like and subscribe button, and also the notification bell so that you'll never miss out on an upload, and so that you'll always be kept up to date with your favorite top tier comics happening in the comic book world. Now tell me, what are your thoughts and opinions on the upcoming Brave and the Bold movie? Are you guys excited for it? What do you want to see happen in the film? And write in the comment section on who you want the villain to be. Let me know down in the comment section below, and until next video, peace. Giggity goo.